All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Art with Liz here at the Hoboken Library. Welcome to those of you who are here in person, and welcome to those of you who are on Zoom or joining us, or those of you who are joining us on YouTube. Thank you to the Hoboken Library for allowing us to have these hybrid classes. We are very lucky to be able to do art in the privacy of our home studios, as well as here in the beautiful Hoboken Library. We are continuing with our theme for the month of July. Yeah, come on in, take a seat. Our theme of American artists for the month of July. This is our 250th anniversary month. We're not looking at a truly early American artist today, but we're looking at another Native American artist for this month. And his name is George Morrison. That is his anglicized name. George Morrison he's no longer alive. He was an Ojibwa painter, and he was born on September 30th, 1919 in Chippewa City, Minnesota. He's a painter and sculptor. I'm not going to pronounce his Ojibwa name because I will butcher it. You can look it up. In English, it translates into standing in the northern lights, which I think is quite wonderful. We are going to start with a slideshow of his work that I hope we draw inspiration from. And then I have some options for projects for you to do. So here we go, George Morrison. Opening up the slideshow, and then I'll share it. Morning. Folks at home, could somebody give me a thumbs up that you can see? Yeah. Awesome. Thank you. George Morrison was considered to be an abstract expressionist, and he exhibited and worked alongside people like Willem de Kooning, Franz Klein, and another artist we've talked about quite a bit named Jackson Pollock. They were contemporaries of his, and he met them in New York City. He also did a lot of teaching, George Morrison. He taught studio art and Native American studies at the University of Minnesota. And he taught throughout his life at a huge variety of institutions. He had many different styles of art. He drew much of his inspiration from the landscape of where he grew up. He grew up in Grand Portage Indian Reservation, and this is very similar to the kinds of land formation that he looked at. So much of his work was non-figurative painting. It shows his interest in this particular landscape, and it was influenced by indigenous visual culture. And in 2020, he became the first Native American artist to be included in the New York School collection of the National Gallery of Art in Washington, D.C. I've tried to arrange the slideshow according to the different styles of work that he did. I don't know if I was successful. But see what you think. He was one of 12 children. He grew up very poor. His father was a trapper and used his fluency in the Ojibwa language to interpret court proceedings. And as a child, Morrison spent months in a full body cast recovering from surgery. And like other artists we've talked about before, like Jean-Michel Basquiat, while he was recovering from these long months at home, he started drawing. And that's where he fell in love with the practice of art. Morning. He briefly attended a Native American boarding school in Hayward, Wisconsin, but due to poor health, he returned to Minnesota, and there he attended a Native American sanatorium in Onigum, Minnesota, and the Gillette State Hospital for Crippled Children in St. Paul. Sounds dreadful, right? Not a great way to grow up. What? I don't know. After that, he went to Grand Marais High School and graduated in 1938, and then went on to the Minneapolis School of Art, which is now the Minneapolis College of Art and Design, from which he graduated in 1943. He was chosen to receive the Ethel Morrison Van Derlip Traveling Scholarship, and he studied at the Art Students League from 1943 to 1946 in New York City, and that's where he became affiliated with the abstract expressionists, who also exposed him to Cubism and Surrealism. In 1947, he took a teaching job at the Cape Ann Art School, which was renamed Rockport Art School. And that's where he met his first wife. And they married and lived in Provincetown, Massachusetts in 1948. In 1952, he received a Fulbright scholarship, and he went to Paris and studied at the École des Beaux-Arts. So he got around. He lived in Duluth, Minnesota after getting a John J. Whitney Fellowship in 1953 for a year, and then moved back to New York City in 1954, where he got to know Willem de Kooning, Klein, and Jackson Pollock even more. But then he went to Minneapolis, Dayton, Ohio, and Ithaca, New York, where he taught at Cornell. He went to UPenn, Iowa State University, and New York City, all places where he taught. From 1963 to 1970, he taught at the Rhode Island School of Design. And in 1968, he won the grand prize at the 4th Invitational Exhibition of Indian Arts and Crafts in Washington, D.C. In 1969, he was awarded an honorary Master of Fine Arts at the Minneapolis College of Art and Design. In 1970, he taught American Indian Studies and Art at the University of Minnesota until he retired in 1983. So this style is more like the first image that I showed, but different from the last few. This one feels really more landscapey. than the others. During the mid-1970s, Morrison and his wife acquired land near Grand Portage, Minnesota on Lake Superior, which they named Red Rock, and this became their home and studio. Unfortunately, he had life-threatening illnesses, including something called Castleman's disease. I have no idea what that is. In 1984, he kept on working, though, until he died at Red Rock in April 2000. But in 1999, he was awarded the title of Master Artist by the Edeljorg Fellowship for Native American Fine Arts. His work was honored by the U.S. Postal Service in 2022 with the release of a stamp featuring 5 of his paintings. So he had a very storied and honored career, and it looks like he was highly respected as a teacher. 7 years at the Art Students League. I think that says a lot about how much his work was respected. He had this kind of style where there are distinct shapes, and you can see that areas of the painting are divided. There's a top, a middle, and a foreground. So it really feels almost like sky, mountains, and foreground. And there's paintings like this that are much more abstract, where he seems to abandon composition almost entirely. Those areas of red, though, are very interesting. They seem very deliberate and well thought out. Good morning. Then he did these, what I think are wonderful, incredible works. These are collages made of wood, found pieces of wood. And I'd like to come back to him in another class to do works, more works like this. Unfortunately for today, I didn't have the space in my cart to bring wood and glue and the necessary materials to do this kind of work. And Laura, when you get a minute, Diane is trying to get in. But what do you think? I like the textural effects. So this is actual wood that he's glued to some kind of hard surface. I think I like them more than his paintings, although I like his paintings. Thank you. This is another wood collage. There's a fantastic African artist named El Anatsui, whom we have spoken of in this class, who does work in wood. Also, this reminds me of his work. Although El Anatsui is extraordinary. He's a living artist you might want to look up. If you want more information about him, I'll be happy to share at the end. Look at this. I do want you to think about earth tones, and I'm going to talk about that when I discuss what our possible projects are today. Browns and grays and tan, beige colors for our project today.
Well, did he do that like late in life? Did he develop this? Because I think it's so much better than everything else.
I don't know the timeline.
Yeah.
I did not research that. I don't know if he did them parallel to the paintings or if he did them at a different period in his career.
Reason he want to play Jenga.
Yes, I can see why. I like how tightly compacted it is and how he squeezed so many things into the composition. Because there's so much to look at. I like the round shapes juxtaposed with the hard edge square and rectangular pieces. I like that there's some surprise color in it. There's the green rectangle, there's a kind of orange rectangle. And it looks like that's the color he found. I don't think he painted the pieces of wood. And I have no idea what size these are. For some reason, this feels small to me. Okay, so that is our last slide. Any thoughts or comments before we start talking about what we can make today?
I love how strong his work is and all the colors, of course, in his paintings. And then this is, I don't know what I just feel like I'm in a room with it, you know, like I'm in there. So
it's fascinating, the contrast between this kind of work, right?
Yep.
How extraordinarily colorful his paintings are in contrast to something that looks like this.
Mm. This is amazing. Yeah. Wow.
And why not? Or something like this. I feel like there's more of an affinity between these paintings and the wood pieces. Or, I don't know, not that so much. But this and this, for example, right? This one and this one, or this one. And as always, I wish the artist was here so we could ask him, where do your ideas come from? I really, really love this one. It'd be frustrating to see this in a museum because I would want to go up and touch it. And you know, they wouldn't let you. All right, any other comments? Thank you, Robin, for sharing your thoughts. Anybody not like his work at all? All right, I'm going to stop the share today. For those of you who are here, I brought in a variety of materials, all different soft pastels, colored pencils as usual, acrylic paint, watercolor paint, our usual white paper. I think that's it, regular pencils. I wish I could have fit wood and glue into my box and beads even, so that you could do collage as well, but I could not. Those of you at home, if you have bits and pieces of stuff that you could collage into your work, great. What I would like you to try and do is an abstract painting, but try and stick with those earth tones. Think earthy, muddy. Think about the weather that we're in at the moment. Think about grays. The sky is very gray. And try and recreate some of those more subdued colors. So remember the color theory that we've been working on for many, many classes. What happens when you mix the primaries together? Okay, red with blue is violet, blue with yellow, green, etc. And then secondary colors, when you mix them with their complementary opposites, you get the brown tones. Questions? You can start first with pencil, as always, to work out your composition. Think about the complexity of George Morrison's work. How many squares, how many different directions the squares and rectangles are turned in. You could create a grid, or you could think landscape like he did and divide your composition into sky and foreground. Questions? We're looking very sleepy today. I'm going to put one of his pictures up too for those of you who like to copy. I think that's a great way to learn. We're ready to go, I guess. We have a lot of time to work, so have fun. And those of you who need review and color theory, let me know. That's what I'm here for. Let's see what this one looks like. And you can do mixed media. You don't have to stick with just paint or just soft pastel. Mix it all up. So this is a wooden composition that I'm going to share. This one was not in the slideshow. You don't, oh yes, it was. This was in the slideshow. Never mind. I think it's a close-up detail though. You don't have to do every single shape that you see in this picture. But it's very pleasing. Sean, do you want me to go over color theory with you?
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody who wants to see a review of color theory, I'm going to be helping Sean over here. I think most everyone has seen this before. Yeah, I think they're in the bottom of that. Oh.
Okay.
I don't think it's really new. That's okay, I see it all this good, and the one after that. Sean, I'll be right. Yeah.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Maybe the later guys. Oh, oh.
You apologize.
Yes, I used to be John, I think, of the shop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very popular, sorry for you all.
yeah, I used to be the creative writing, Peter, so,
Oh,
Yes.
and unfortunately,
yeah,
I can show this is gentleman having me to play.
okay,
Didn't watch,
alright,
but I think they're very experienced. If you don't want to watch, you don't.
okay, alright.
So we put like 6 weeks take on, and so.
oh, I'm great.
Oh, okay. Shortly. Yeah, but we're gonna be starting out, the first version of election services, you know, we definitely in 2 weeks. So some stuff will be very. So I think more like 15 minutes. So I don't know exactly the goals. That's it. I'll let you know soon as I do.
Okay, okay, okay.
I'll move everything. Oh, okay. Right? Yeah. If they signed up.
I'm hanging in here. Like,
Yeah. Good.
And I wanna, well, from back here, it's not too blurry. Right?
It's like a paint.
It does. You're up close to it.
yeah, you see,
So, there's
Years ago.
There. Wonderful. Very colors. So tertiary would be when you secondary with the font. So you can have red violet, you can have blue violets, you can have yellow greens, blue greens, etc.
Yeah, big greens,
Yellow orange. Mhm. I think most second four is going to mix the primary with there, or because they got adjacent. The color opposite ones. So by complementary, not CO and I. Wed. I'm Wed. If it's secondary. And there's some. It's a much more new book. The herb little temple.
Oh, I see.
You approach Graham. Graham.
I see.
You frameworks of Arm and Grove. And of course, we call it a warm. Place of stars and a warmer time, a warmer second. There. Or on first. We have neutralizes the primary growth. In the breath, in earth growth. You'll split in mind. A little bit. And same what happened with Clyde and the next violet, I add yellow. Here's another interesting. If you put all three primary colors together, then you think. Because in order to make the secondary colors, you have to mix some kind of combination of the two primaries. But you mix all three together, if you end up with something in an earth neutral shade. It sounds just like cooking, it's like a science experiment. Figuring things out. It helps more instruments and paper to test it first.
Also, I have to show you something along the line, see what's up there on top.
Yeah, I'll leave this here. No. I end up writing this. Well, probably make something minor. For me too, no, I was. Great.
Yeah, sometimes it's doing two pictures of meeting, so I don't have to.
Oh, okay.
But I can try though, if it's a cell phone, you can add it, you can look at it, I'm on way of artwork, but maybe like a sketch, you would do a painting like that.
I just said this way, or this way too.
Use original image, so. Yes,
I'm all for it.
okay,
Yeah.
alright.
Or you have a palette. Oh, you're copying this one of my favorites. Nice, you can move soft stuff. Yeah. Good. Good, and one of the boxes was for landscape. It was landscape colors, I don't know which is which. But let me see which image you're copying, check. Folks at home, you look like you're doing good, Robin. No, you don't have to stop.
No, it's good. I really like what you put up for us to play with.
It occurred to me too, you could do this kind of work with fabric.
Uh-huh.
You could either stitch, it has a kind of quilt feeling, or cut and glued collage.
Mhm. Okay.
Like the fall play. Grant's line. He really, you can tell that he worked side by side with a lot of his contemporaries. Nice colors in that one too. All right, yeah, but this he can't. No, I like the strip on the bottom, but you just strip away, but. You know that. Don't stop. So, and you know, you can mix the softness. Else, like one color. Start with the light first.
I'm saying like you did with
Plan. It's gonna be.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can mix with soft pastels. It's a different effect, obviously, than when you mix with the wet music. Yes. Zero. Yeah. Okay. That's correct. Started here with that. First picture in the slideshow.
And you mean the third one?
In this slideshow, this artist's work.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I thought of that thing. This one.
Yes.
And that's cool. And I, yeah, like that, sorry, just like that.
It's like it's me.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I went to the arts video. It's going.
Oh, you meant to Dick Glick, isn't that?
I don't know, maybe that. I $70 and I finally got an 8.
You got an 8th grade.
Oh, it's not a big. Deal.
This was actually like a cook.
Oh, it's not able to be that hard.
Did you get their denim apron? With the denim.
No, I bought at least a book of wine. I have to think about bunch of it.
Yes.
I did realize they did tell me that there is one in New York that will make the trip a little bit easier.
Yeah, right on 23rd and 6th Avenue.
Yeah, so yeah, they give me a discount when I became a member.
Yep. Good. That's a wonderful thing to do. I'm happy for you. Thank you. Yeah, when I was a classroom teacher, I had a denim apron. I had it for years and years and years and years. And then I used it once I retired and then I lost it. Broke my heart. Just broke my heart.
How did you manage schools?
Wore it in class and then I left it behind.
Oh,
And I went back to get it. It's gone, gone, gone.
Somebody adopted it. Somebody else adopted it. This is really nice. I want to give you another kind of brush though. Okay. A couple of different kinds of brushes. So if you're doing hard edge shapes, guys, you probably want square brushes. Not soft, fluffy brush.
You're right.
Depending on the size of the shapes you're doing, there are smaller brushes and larger brushes.
With watercolor, you start with the lightest color first, Liz, or
I always mix with the lightest color first. And I don't think I was ever taught that. That's just the personal work. But it makes the most sense to me to start mixing with the light color first, because it's much easier to darken the color than it is to lighten it. So perhaps using this kind of brush,
they sort of
it'll be easier to do straight edges with square brush. You understand what I'm
Okay.
saying? And then if it's a really small corner, use a small,
you know, okay.
all right? See if you like. The ace is cramping again all of a sudden. The brushes come in different shapes for a variety of reasons.
More color.
Yes.
Nice. Yeah, this is.
Maybe oh, that's so it was my dad. My mother always used to say, listen, that wasn't attached. It's that.
Okay.
My Kia.
Look at that.
My Kia. My kids. Neighbors all of a sudden.
That's even one sketch and we're gonna paint another one, the same picture. Cause I don't know how to paint, so I'm gonna try my best to like using this. It's like like you trying to learn how to add it, you can do like that, and do whatever. I don't know how to paint, but I'm just having fun. It's just a nuance thing, so but I'm gonna just paint it and whatever. Yeah, it's just having fun, so today's a good day. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it. I have one sketch. You just piece the other one, so. Yeah, I don't have to think about this.
So the best way to learn is just to dive and try.
Yes.
All right, well, the drawing is beautiful. I look forward to seeing you actually start to.
Okay. All right.
And if you have questions along the way, that's what I'm saying.
All right. Yes.
So, of course, it will take longer to draw. You really play around.
Folks at home, you're doing okay?
Okay,
Okay. Well, it looks like Susan left. That's too bad. Esty, how was the Odyssey? No, but he liked it.
It's fine.
You saw it?
And I'm not too crazy like many people. You know, I have some problems. But I'll do it. I mean, it's good looking, yes, but it was just like Christopher Nolan was very pretentious.
Okay. Did you see it in IMAX?
My boss. I mean, my boss is like,
I still want to see it.
one day kind of gets kind of bored, but if you're used to Christopher Nolan, you'll see the boring parts. You'll skip the boring part. Well, I think most of it is not movie.
It is a very long movie.
Oh, yes, it is. It's
How long is it?
like 45 minutes.
Did you take a nap?
It's very quick. But
I just can't see about
that's it.
Yeah.
He was fun. No,
Because we have actors already well known, so they should use more like new faces. Not for the few, sure thing that they can make it. Characters.
I have a little bit more.
Yeah,
Some stuff behind this.
Not so into it because of the.
I have more beef with the director. The director.
Yeah, I know.
Attention.
It's been a long time, so I know.
So,
It's very interesting when you try to do it, and then you really think about,
you know, we put all those like.
it adds to your appreciation of what they did.
Yes.
Well, first of all, to make it all fit.
Yeah.
Right?
And
And then the agency made about color and texture.
Like, that's
Pretty
the
amazing.
work attention.
I like it was
When someone shows up, it's almost like. Yeah, was someone thinks that he's smart like that.
Oh,
but
yes.
it's me.
It's all about me.
And showing how special.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah. Oh, right up to the edge.
It's a
And
terrible
holding.
Even more.
And then another.
Yes, I
have so you can come back from some.
These other my point of view. Yeah, we go back and see the old images that been.
Okay.
Maybe I'll,
Every artist has a little bit.
I have to see.
You thought it was pretentious. I tried to go over some of the people's salons with.
Oh, okay.
To really define some of the shit.
If it has like, if it has like, some artists, even if we don't want to, we have to do it this year. Some kind of it.
Yeah, in countries you see it.
Before, before.
People think so, it will, that's,
It's really.
yes.
That's just a new board. Okay.
No, I'm sorry. In the middle.
Did you buy your tickets in advance?
Oh, well, then, yeah, I.
You go with energy, they'll let you do it.
Oh, okay. Well, they'll be, and there aren't that many people, but
And see.
we're, see what I've seen is.
So I will go.
Dan, did you notice that it was filmed on this special, they made such a big thing about it being filmed on this special camera? Could you tell?
So what I.
Something, yes. Even because the things, especially if you are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even big spectacle. And because there's a big spectacle, people kind of. The work from that, kind of the solutions that of the dialogue. Struggles of the modern time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I, that is,
Of course, you can watch high definition and your screen. It's like your video, you know, it's so clear.
Sometimes when it's too high resolution, the image is too smooth. Or sometimes when they say they increase the frame rate, sometimes movement becomes too smooth that it can feel like movement is too quick.
and I would fill all of.
Yeah, I'm gonna fill all that.
So it's actually a not going to be the Hobbit is.
Yeah, but it's more like a less.
High resolution.
So this was
And
supposed
then I
to be
kind
the
of realized
style, and the skyline.
they improve too quick their nature.
It's in reality.
Yes, it's because and sometimes you don't notice it because. Yeah, how. Freaking.
I watched a little bit of On the Airplane.
Yeah.
That was his.
Yeah, that's, no, James Kent, that's James Kent.
Oh, okay.
But I think about, when you think about I went to cook, I mean.
Right, but this today is really.
I definitely think that I had an idea about. It's too smooth, too clear. I mean, it looks pretty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it kind of, the back kind of feels like, oh. That's a big problem, like, you know.
Well, because I noticed like. I can always figure out something's done with art, sometimes I don't get it right away, it's art, it's artificial intelligence.
Oh, yeah. Look, it's annoying.
Well, you know, sometimes it takes me,
It takes a while.
it takes a while sometimes, but I can roll it.
But you know. This is where their eyes to the sorry young Candy Valley. Have you heard of her from Candy Valley?
Like, like it's too realistic and they wanna make it a little bit.
It's isn't too real or like too real to uncomfortable. Something feels.
Yeah.
Sometimes it works. It's hard to say not, you don't have to get his background. Oh, he did. If you raise the, other. Why can't we do that?
You guys are carefully.
I feel a lot of, if you look at on the phone.
I know this one, it's on this side here.
No, there's a fine line between.
We didn't have to get
It was a
the
custom, it was a custom.
It was, it was splitting or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it was
We're kind of
circumstance
wrong.
that went, which he did.
When you say it in IMAX, is it that like that 3D thing we get deeper there?
I know, it is when they're always free that it's in, 797.
Yeah, it's too close, yeah, right.
Well, no, it's
Physically,
it's not it's not the close thing, it's because first of all, you're looking at that screen up front, you have to, you have to see it kind of like a funny character. Yeah, you're and the vision is the vision. And I said, something.
Oh, okay, no, either way, because that's at the Liberty Science Center, that's what that is.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I know.
yeah,
Okay.
they mixed it in version because of us. It's very cool. This actor. We got her. This is sick. So we got a vision that, you know, we don't see spreads, we almost similar.
Yeah.
Natural vision. So I kind of try to get close to the illusion because you're not watching the story, you're watching something like that without anything you see the first.
Yeah, but it's certain if it's flying around, I mean, I've had that.
I mean, it's normal because even in real life, when you see things, you know, when seeing people kind of go past you because of that,
You're right. Yeah.
That's an actual. It did come a little bit too forced, and it's natural, and I think you're a little bit more straight.
So you saw it in regular movie theater.
Yeah, I don't go too much into tickets.
Okay.
I'm not very into it. I studied filmography so I get more appreciation on watching, you know, it's things.
Yeah.
To see.
You know,
Half of the
words he says, oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a sketch, and I'm almost into it. Kind of like I'm not a sketch. I'm learning how to paint, but I'm having this season like a book, stuff like that. I kind of like do like a actually like a shop. Like I'm looking to see like a bit like playing so called on brush. Like those.
what says brushes?
I have
Oh, yeah, they're there.
yeah. So I'm having some.
Sometimes you need some paper shop.
Yeah.
Right now, so you can do it up front.
Okay. Okay. No, hey Liz, if you wanna help me out, teach me how to do like mixing colors. 'Cause I'm trying to make a blue. Colors. I didn't see it, so. Okay. I'm alright.
I think I like blue. Yeah, I.
Okay, yeah.
Coming over. Coming from this direction. You have a specific color?
I would like to make it blue. Cause I was trying to make green, but I want to make blue.
Have to get to the bottom.
Okay, alright. Alright.
Oh, I see. Should I put the Sharpie too?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
That's perfect. No, I'm alright. Yeah. Can I get a copy?
It's nice, so very,
Okay.
Hawaii. Another trick, Thomas,
Sure.
when you're trying to control where the roads. Blow off the brush. Then here and so. And release. Stand it on the cover.
Yeah. Okay.
So don't go with.
Yeah.
I'm sending Keith to join now, maybe.
I'm saying, no, I'm still, I
Okay.
don't know whether I guess it was. I don't actually know what it looks like. They're the ones that have the big armor on its back, right? It rolls up in a ball.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's not that they're huge. I saw them, I saw one of the, one of them, the blue, kind of like it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, that's so good. Yeah.
You know, if you want to, you can get a wet. You can brush some water. Yeah, but I've been learning a lot of them. Good. Okay.
I'll be right back. A little bit.
Sure. Alice, you could do a second piece.
What?
You could do another picture if you,
Yeah, I last so long.
okay.
Already done your work.
If I'm any. Anything?
I just want to get this. Yeah, I know, but it's hard for me to hold the door.
I can knock that.
Oh, okay, thanks a lot. Okay.
Oh, bye, Alice. See you soon.
I really, it's so good for me to get out of the house. I could tell you something.
Glad to be here. That's
Yeah,
nervous.
yeah, I really appreciate
We're also, this is a very big need. We're trying to do an adult education class uptown at 12th Street. Resiliency.
Oh, okay.
And it would be a night class.
Oh, okay. But there would be like outside
From
my.
like 7 to 8:30.
No.
The
Yeah.
meeting room.
Oh,
By the
okay.
restaurant there.
Oh, I've been here a couple of times.
So
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
and that's gonna be a drawing class that they have,
Oh, great, great.
probably in October.
Okay, where I,
starting in
okay, but thanks again, because I really appreciate it. You know, I forget. Okay. Bye-bye.
You're very welcome. Have a good trip home.
I probably think so.
No. The house I saw on vacation.
Between the time.
Okay. My parents. So. Yeah, I was trying to make them look not so, I don't know, we both find that child. Yeah, this works. It almost looks like that staff. That's interesting. It works, yeah. It looks like no touch. Looks great. Lindsay. It will change the body, it won't look like a salad. try it. Why don't you try it in one small
Alright, yeah.
section first? See if
Yeah,
you like
yeah.
how it looks. How's that pencil working? I like it. Is there some up and down, nothing of a bird, just too young. What was passive Van Gogh? You think it looks like Van Gogh? Van Gogh. I wonder if he was looking at Van Gogh. Might be Diane. She does that. She leaves and then comes back. Yep. Thank you. Oh, we have about 10 minutes till sharing, a little bit more than that.
Yeah, I was.
So I guess they open both? Yeah. They're both open, or they're both blocked?
Somebody's in one.
Maybe.
Well, see, he's just.
Well, someone's saying, well,
Yeah, we usually only ever have one open, but in some of the chat this morning are open two, so. I just want to make sure that we believe. Oh, I think it's open, I think it's open. Yeah, so she said it's open.
No, I'm-
Be back.
Yes. So we have only about 10 minutes till cleanup time. It's just letting me go. Wish we could be here all day. But unfortunately, that's the issue.
What?
Let me take a picture.
He's on the.
It is a little bit of a amazing picture. A photo picture.
he just had the lunch.
You don't know what it is? You know what it is?
No.
You heard of the window. Window.
What did that when
Plus.
Are you gonna show it? Watch out. Are you gonna show it?
You have to mind it right here, yes.
No, that's.
Depending on what you want. You can make it a photo of it, and like.
Still very sad.
Practice.
That's tiny. Yeah.
Pictures that.
Pictures that's around in there, that's.
I remember during the school days when you guys.
Oh, yeah.
The studio, I think it was just, they took off the studio, it wasn't.
Yeah, no.
Some dolls, but it was really dolls. Yeah. Well, I was a person, you know. And you know what, Liz did a lot of fun, she's doing over there, she's very amazing. Liz. And did you mark them? You should. You should put them, that was German film. You know what's that? You go back to those, you know, probably. You can go back on this photo phone and YouTube and go back to the video. See what exactly how to. We can what's this? What is it about? And a lot. Look him out. Yeah, everybody. Nobody's left. It's not even everybody in the prison. Yes, up there with it. And then some of the combination. What? We'll just. You know, everything's gone with me. Yeah. I know. It's not good.
Oh, my goodness. You don't have to clean up. Don't rush. We still have some time. Still have a couple minutes before sharing.
Oh, stuff. It's not something. Maybe he knows about it. If I called them, wow. It's not the best. No, I never get it for a couple of those. This one would be close.
For sharing today, we'll start with folks at home. Your turn to go first. I am going to get rid of the picture on the screen now. But we have a few more minutes of work time. So don't worry. Yes, they will go first. I'm going to wait a few more minutes. A little early.
Liz, you want to see my bird feeder?
Sure. You ready to share already? Okay.
Can you see?
1 minute.
No, I'm just saying, can you see the birds?
No. I see the bird feeder.
The bird with his back to us in it.
Not seeing the bird, unfortunately.
Wow.
There he is. Yay. And you got sunshine.
Yeah, you don't? You probably do. You just haven't been outside.
All right. I hope it's sunny when we get out of here.
Oh, I'm sure it will be.
Are you ready to share? We could look now. You're spotlighted.
Yeah, for the bird feeder.
Oh, wow. Everybody take a minute and look at Margot's work. Really nice. And I love what you did with that one where you didn't fill it in and you left it textured like that. Really nice. Really, really beautiful.
Thank you. Trying to do it in his style.
A lot of nice variety in this one where you have the dark, heavy frame on one of them.
Mhm.
The different shades of gray. Really, really nice.
Okay, thanks.
Nice composition as well. Are
Thank
you
you.
happy with it? Is it finished or are you going to do more, do you think?
I think I'm finished. I have to think about it.
Okay. And it's watercolor, right?
I'm just trying to think what else I could do, but I think I'm done.
Well done. All right, thank you for sharing. Robin, you're up next.
Yes. Um, so I'm seeing, okay. This is from today.
Wow.
I think it's funny. Wait a minute, am I putting it the right way? Yeah. It was the colors and it's not something I would normally do. But anyway, it was fun. I think Margot's captures more of what's really going on in his work. But can I show you one other thing I did?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Last
I
week-
love the one you just put away. I love the colors, the shapes.
Well, this one I did. This is
Ooh, yeah.
But this is from last week, and then I was messing around with it, and I didn't like it, and then I played around with it. So it's just interesting to me, to play around with the colors and the shapes.
This one feels more outdoors, more organic,
Yes,
more
yes.
trees
Yeah,
and in the same color palette though, the green and reds and
I know. I keep doing that.
new fades.
This was one other one, but I'm not finished with this, but this was from
Oh yeah.
last, it was from the artist that we saw last week, but it doesn't feel finished. It feels like I need to do
The
something.
artist last week, it was another Native American
Yes.
female artist. Yes. Well done.
All right.
Well
Thank
done.
you.
Oh, and look, you have a Kachina doll. Was the Kachina doll there last week? Or did you add?
He's always here. Yeah.
It's always,
He's,
he has always been.
which Indian tribe he's from, but he just hangs out.
He looks perhaps Navajo.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Navajo or Hopi. Very nice. All right. Thanks,
Okay.
Rob.
Figure it out.
Awesome. Diane, did you do work today or were you listening? Were you in listening mode or did you create? You don't want to stay for sharing? Yours is very nice. Wait, let's see. Diane, are you going to share?
No response.
I guess not. Okay, so Sean is going to go next. Wait, I have to.
Oh, you'll,
Now you can go.
what do I do? I just put it in front? Oh.
Yes. All right. Look
Hi.
what-
Thank you.
Is that watercolor?
That was great.
All right, bye, everybody.
You ran out, it's not going next.
Everybody artist.
Daniel. Nice. Wow.
Wow.
Look at those colors. You went crazy.
Very interesting.
Yeah, I love it though.
Love the colors.
Yeah, is that
got that feeling in the ground.
an animal in the foreground?
Well, like he had multicolors in his back, the ground. I'm seeing the animal in there, Daniel. That's great.
Yes, that's wonderful. Love it.
When I did think of the time. Think of time.
Let's see. Oh,
Ooh, scary.
scary animal.
Wow.
And it looks like he's coming out of a whirlwind or something. Tunnel, maybe. Very nice.
Here you go.
Love it. You have a career in illustration.
No, I want to make a folklore or Wendigo.
Okay. All right, thank you. This work is completely, Wow.
Oh, wow.
Thank you. I was thinking of outlining it in black. What do you think? No,
I wouldn't go in that direction.
no. Okay. Thank you.
I would not.
Thank you.
I mean, you can try.
You know, 'cause I love to
Think
think
it
everybody.
overpowered. It depends. I would use, if you do it, I would use very thin. A marker? If you have a fine point, I don't think it's gonna work over pastel.
Yeah. I
Um,
wanna, like, I love the thing that they did where it was outlined. Yeah. I mean,
You could maybe do it with charcoal, a very thin stick, charcoal.
we love that.
Thin but soft charcoal.
I like the dimension.
Go for it then.
Yeah.
Go.
Experiment,
But
right?
if it's wide like a marker, just, yeah, I think
Okay.
destroy
No,
it.
that's a good idea. Okay.
Thomas, you
Um,
wanna go up and
sure.
share?
yes,
The terrific drawings?
yes.
Okay.
Um, I don't know how to paint, but I was painting a picture, so I did a like a Minnie Mouse. I really don't know how to paint,
Very fun.
but
Well, that's cute.
I'm practicing, but I know how to sketch, so
Paint it.
Half the battle. Let
this
me
is a
tell
picture right here. So
you. Wow, fun.
I'm learning how to
Right.
I'm,
Cute.
I'm learning how to I'm learning how to sketch it or painting, but this is what I did. So
Very nice.
yeah, so
Love
so
Yeah, you're
Thanks for
paying.
sharing it.
yeah, mm-hmm.
Bravo.
So yeah,
Thank you for sharing.
awesome.
Love the textural effects in that drawing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm trying.
Great.
So,
Makes wonderful.
mm-hmm.
Activated. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
Look at this. Wow.
Wow, love that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you can the art.
Very cool.
Well done.
Well done. Is it finished?
I'm missing this white random box. in there.
Very nice. And we learned a lot about mixing brown.
Yes.
But that's exactly what I was hoping people would. All right, so those of you who are here, I'm going to ask that you clean up now if you have not done so already. And next week, our class, we will be starting a whole new theme for August. Can't believe we're going to be starting August already. I'm going to say art on to everyone. There are a lot of great shows happening in New York. Newark Art Museum has great shows. So please do art, see art, experience art. Have a great rest of July. And I will see everyone in August. Take care, everyone.
Thank you, Liz. Thanks so much.
Thanks for coming. Beautiful work, everyone. Take care. Bye, Daniel. Awesome work today.